Let's talk about the electricity company of Ghana. And we're not talking doom sober, we're talking about workers, junior and senior staff, some of the workers who are asking that they want their managing director out. Remember, early this month, 9th of April, there was a resolution, there was a press statement released, and that was outlining the issues that they have against their managing director. Just real quick, I want to run through some of the issues that the members of the staff have against their managing director, a man who's been in charge of ECG for about 2 years now. First, they say that he has shown lack of vision for the company. They also claim that realizing that the managing director is promoting the outsourcing of the collection of revenue to third parties at a commission of 7% discounted rate and 3% consulting fee, a service that is currently being executed effectively by staff and other institutions for free. There's been a number of procurement process breaches under the clear supervision of the managing director, according to that resolution. The managing director lacks appreciation of the duties and roles of his office. The union, that's the ECG union, the staff, decries the alarming rates at which the company's technical and commercial losses are galloping. In that same statement, they claim the recent disenchantment among some ECG contractors bears testimony to the fact that it is the managing director alone who determines which contractor or supplier ought to be paid. The union has over the period closely observed his poor working relationship with top management, leading to one-man show, according to the statement. The union, recognizing the company's challenging financial situation since June 2020, has petitioned the managing director severally to involve its rank and file in revenue mobilization. This noble gesture on the part of the union, which aims at improving the company's cash flow, surprisingly had been turned down by the managing director at every opportunity until 1st April 2021. At the time when they issued this statement, it's eight clauses, really, with the reasons why they want their managing director out. At the time when they issued this, they said they had given up to the 23rd of April, and this was directly to the board of the company, after which they would advise themselves. Well, the day has come, and it looks like there is some form of strike, if you like, going on at the electricity company of Ghana, at least their head office. My colleague Manuel Cranting is standing by right now to tell us what he's been observing. Manuel, good morning. Explain to us what's happening. We see a banner, ECG MD must go.
Yeah, so Mamavi, that's the position of the junior and senior staff members of the electricity company of Ghana. Well, across the country, all offices of ECG across the country have their staff observing this particular position and expressing same. Well, essentially what we've been gathering from some of the workers who have been speaking to us unofficially is that what they want the managing director, Mr. Kwame Ajimambudu, out of office. Well, they level a number of allegations against him, essentially making reference to his inability to galvanize support within the rank and file of the company and make it profitable. They accuse him of running a one-man show, and essentially for them that smacks of inefficiency and ineffectiveness at the high office of managing director of this all important company. And so the notice went out, and it was to the effect that at 8 a.m. today, all staff members, that's junior and senior staff members of the electricity company of Ghana across the country, are laying down their tools in a sit-down strike, just protesting the failure of the board of the company to act on a petition that they had sent to them earlier in the years. That particular petition actually gave the board of the company up until 23rd April 2021. That was last Friday. Also today, for failing to have acted on that petition, the workers are laying down their tools to sort of armstrong the board, to, if not immediately act on it, at least give indications of its intention to act on the petition that they brought to it. Well, I've been here for about an hour or so, and I've observed that everything seems to be going on smoothly. This particular building, office complex, is shared between the Volta River Authority and then the Electricity Company of Ghana, so Electro Volta House. Incidentally, though, the Volta River Authority is celebrating its 60th anniversary, and so even though in the same office complex you're having ECG workers protesting the continuous stay of their managing director in office, the VRA section is making merry and as it were enjoying the 60-year mark as it has reached. We're told that even though the action and everything is going on some of the workers, is that there's a high-level meeting that is currently going on between the leadership of the staff and the leadership of management. We are learning that this conversation is being had around the petition that was brought to the board of ECG on the status and continuous stay of Mr. Kwame Agyeman-Budu in office as Managing Director of the Electricity Company of Ghana. We've not been told exactly what the position of management is going into that particular meeting, but what we know, at least from previous communications from the staff members of ECG, is that they want their Managing Director, Mr. Kwame Agyeman-Budu, out, and that's vividly indicated at the frontage of the facility, if you like, the office complex, boldly written there, ECG MD must go. Well, I've seen that some of the workers have brought out a ladder of a sort in an attempt to try and bring it down. We don't know what exactly the communication is, the reason for which they are attempting to bring it down. But at the time we got here about an hour ago, this was already hoisted right here, indicating the position of the staff members of the Electricity Company of Ghana. So it waits to be seen really what the outcome of that crunch meeting, we are told, is which is currently going on between the leadership of the staff members and the management of the company. It waits to be seen what the outcome of that will be. And just before even that position or outcome of that meeting will be communicated, Mama, just like you can see, we're seeing an attempt to bring down in the past month or so, and then what we've seen here this morning with our visit to the Electro Volta House, Mama V. Yeah,
and Manuel, I remember when you went on a visit to the Pokwase Box Power Supply Station. There was the MD of ECG as well. In fact, he mentioned the areas where they would, in terms of the power outages. Did he comment, or did this issue of his removal come up, and did he say anything regarding that situation?
That's a specific question that I attempted to put to him, given the fact that these agitations had actually gone ahead of that visit to the Pokwase Box supply point. But he declined. In fact, his aides prevented me from asking that question. But, it's quite interesting that this same man that they are asking to be ousted from office has been at the front of the conversation around the bulk supply point at Pokwase and even Kaswa. We know that sometime in May 2021, that's from 10th to 17th May, there's going to be a load shedding, and as it were, what consumers and customers describe as doom. So that's what's happening. So finally, Mavi, just before I come back to that point, you're seeing it being taken down. What does that mean? We'll just try and get some reactions. I've actually tried to speak to them. They've declined speaking. So they are only carrying out what perhaps would be a directive from higher authorities to take down this signage. But is that an indication of a turn around in terms of positioning of the staff members of ECG? Well, it waits to be seen, because we're told that after that crunch meeting, the press is going to be addressed with the takeaway points from that meeting. But perhaps this is the first step or indication of a turnaround. We are here and we're waiting to see that Mama it's taken down and almost gone finally. Just the last leg for it to be gone. We want to find out.
Okay, so Manuel, this is what we're going to do.
Want the MD gone any longer? Yeah,
Manuel, we'll just leave you so that you can stay and monitor and see what comes out of that meeting that you talk about. But for now, we'll let you be. Manuel Cranting is my colleague at the ECG head office, where you've just witnessed a banner being pulled down. This is all part of agitations by some junior and senior staff. There was an executive meeting where they reached a resolution. Amongst many other things, they are making a strong case why the managing director of the company must go. They gave an warning, but he also explains that there apparently is a certain meeting. And so we wait to hear the outcome of that. But this is just developing, the very latest, with a banner with the MD must go being pulled down live on television. You're watching the AM show. We'll take a breather. There will be more updates on what's going on with the electricity company of Ghana.